This is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. Before taking any action based on the information provided on this channel, it is recommended that you seek the advice of a professional licensed financial advisor.
Let's do this.
All right, welcome back, guys. It is technical analysis quickly time, and I'm going to dive right into the charts. This is Bitcoin on the 1 hour, and the video that I posted around 6 o'clock last night, I was talking about this blue wedge here and how we had hit 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can see here this one missed. So we kind of did this number and we were waiting for that breakout, and boom, there's the breakout. And then I said that we're probably going to come down and we're going to hit this Fibonacci line and work our way down the Fibonacci line. Well, I was wrong. There was so little momentum through here that it actually broke back down below the Fibonacci line, found resistance here again, and has now been rejected, working its way down. So the question becomes, what does that mean to us? If we focus on the Ichimoku cloud and jump up to the 2 hour, you can see that, it's taken a nosedive. If we go to the 3 hour, you can see that both of these have started to point down. Now, the space isn't closing any, but it would just, if it falls too quickly, it'll grow. The Tenkin will come way down while the Kijin will follow slowly back here. And, that's happened on a number of occasions, which most notably is the one that led us to the June, 18th, I think, bottom out, which you can see here. The Kijin came down much slower while the Tenkin fell straight down. And then they, work their way together, and then they meet again, and the Tenkin crosses the Kijin, and we start this bullish move. So this is the kind of thing that can happen if it falls too quickly. So back to the 4 hour. We'll jump up a little bit more. 5 hour, you can see the same thing. The Kijin and the Tenkin have started to point down. The 6 hour right here. I mean, if you're making changes on the 6, 7, 8, 10, 12 hour charts, this is a pretty significant fall. And the Tenkin is coming straight down while the Kijin is maintaining better. But that will continue. If that continues to be the case, this will be a slower fall. If it, kind of takes a nosedive with it, it's going to be faster. But it will still, no matter what, come down slower than Tenkin. Continue, same on the 7 hour, same on the 8 hour. As far as the Tenkin is concerned, you've got this dip down, but the Kijin is still holding strong. So it's really affected all the charts up through the 7 hour, arguably the 8 hour. Continue to look again, 9, dip down on the Tenkin, same on the 10, same on the 11. And you can see how true these lines are. I mean, not just the Fibonacci here where all these candles are trying to break through the Fibonacci, but even when this candle shoots up, it hits the Tenkin and then gets rejected and comes back down below the Fibonacci. Like, it really does respect these boundaries. Continuing, 12 hour. Now you've got the Kijin on the 12 hour working its way up towards the Tenkin, which is working its way down towards the Kijin. This is obviously signaling across where you're going to have this sort of a thing happen, which I think we saw back here on the 6 hour maybe. Yeah, see right there, we've got the cross, then the Tenkin takes a nosedive. So it's setting up for a nosedive on the higher time frames. 16 hour, 20 hour, same, you got a little tick up here on the Kijin. And then the daily is showing that we have now broken past the Tenkin. We're still respecting this Fibonacci line, and we're breaking down towards the Kijin. And this is what I've been saying is going to happen for quite some time now. This last rally, had me worried, so to speak, that, maybe the market makers were going to do something different here. But, the signs still held on the higher time frames, like going into the 2 hour, for instance, or the 2 day rather, not the 2 hour. You can see the space here is still enormous. Like, it's not managed to do anything with that. So, we're all but guaranteed to come down into this area based on things that we're currently seeing. When you switch up and you get into like the 3 day chart, that's when you've still got the Tenkin below the Kijin. And this can paint a different story, though, as of this most recent one, which which updated yesterday on the 3-day. Sorry, updated today on the 3-day, last night at 8 p.m. with the new candle. You can see that it's pulled the Kijin down towards the Tenkin. And this is a bearish signal. When it's pulling the Tenkin up to the Kijin, that's bullish. When it's pulling the Kijin down to the Tenkin, that's bearish. And like I said, you can see that we're being pulled down here. So this is indicating that this is probably going to be the breakout that's going to take us below this yellow wedge that we've been in for quite some time. And I know that all these colorful lines look crazy on here, but I've been dabbling a bit in creating different Fibonacci channels and so on. And once you get them set on the lower time frames, you've then got to perfect them up through the higher time frames. And I just haven't had a chance to do all that, because you can see that like this line here is not perfect with this line here. And the reason for that is because these two lines match on the lower time frames. Jump to a 6-hour. Yeah, so it's perfectly in line here, but when you jump up to the 3-day, it's not. So you've got to perfect them and tweak them on each one. But that's neither here nor there for this video. So I just wanted to jump on here and give you guys a heads up of what we're looking at. I say we got more downside and potentially a whole lot more downside. So sit tight and I will jump back in should anything really change. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and check out all the socials in my description, and you can follow me there as well. Have a great day, guys.